Boop-a-da-boo, how are you? So, today we have 3 free breeding tokens that are going to be given to us, and I just opened up my game, and it seems my arena chests have actually been given to me, which is very nice, so I guess we'll open these nice and quick. But anyway, we have this breeding token, which is given to us as soon as we log into the game, if you log in. And it says, start breeding the Bounty Hunter Dragon immediately. The Bounty Hunter Dragon becomes breedable for 6 days and 23 hours, and the chance to breed him is 5%. So we've got that breeding token, and we've also got the Bubble Dragon token, and it says the Bubble Dragon becomes breedable for 6 days and 23 hours as well, and the chance to breed him is 8%. And finally, we have the Rare Pallet Dragon, which becomes breedable for a week, and the chance to breed him is 15%. So those percentages aren't too bad, but essentially we've got a legendary, an epic, and a rare, and another chest. Such a strange bug whenever that comes up. But anyway, now that we've got all of those breeding tokens, this is what my limited time breeding looks like, and I do already have all of these dragons, but of course let's take a look at the actual how-to of breeding these dragons. So to begin with, we've got Bounty Hunter, and the combination for this is Earth, Metal, Plant, and Energy. And of course, there's a lot of different combinations that could possibly come up with that. For Bubble, we have Tornado plus Tree, so that is a set combination. And for the Pallet Dragon, we have Rainbow plus Ice. So taking all of that into account, we should be able to work out what the other possible outcomes and things are, although the boosted odds, of course, do make it so that there's going to be those base percentage odds to breed the dragon. So it says you have a 5% chance to breed the Bounty Hunter Dragon when using 2 dragons that have a combination of the following elements. And I'm guessing that just means a base 5% chance regardless of what we pick. But obviously if you can pick a combo that has less outcomes, maybe shorter breeding times, probably going to be better for you. So just as an example of what I mean in terms of, picking a combination that has the lowest possible breeding times or average misbreeding times, I guess. If we open up the DML planner, I've opened up this one that has the Golden Crow plus Earth Dragon combo, and you can see that if we've already got the avocado breeding token, then there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other possible outcomes, the highest breeding time being 16 hours, and a lot of below 8-hour breeding times, so this combination is actually not that bad if you have it available. Whereas if we use a combination with the same elements, such as Emerald plus Metal, which, it has all of the same elements, but it's got a 17-hour breeding time for that Golden Crow, and it's got a lot more 9 hours, 8 hours, so overall this one has a higher set of breeding times. And same with the Golem plus Energy, which is another option. We've still got that Golden Crow that we can breed, a lot of 8-hour breeding times. So if you've got a few different options of combinations like Emerald, Golem, or Golden Crow, should probably be using Golden Crow. Because it may not change the base odd percent, but it does change the average misbreed time, which is something you want to be as low as possible when you're going for limited time dragons. So, Golden Crow plus Earth, and again, if we take a look at this in game, because if we click breed, it's going to give us any old rubbish. Don't ever trust the don't ever trust the in-game recommendations, because they don't work. And if you look on here, we'll see the same. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible outcomes, and Bounty Hunter being one of those. Of course, you can also take on these, a double egg relic. Take on a double egg relic. That's a weird way of saying it. Look, I didn't wake up that long ago, okay? It's the weekend, so don't be on me. But either way, this is quite a good combination if you are going for the Legendary Dragon. Of course, Bubble and Pallet have a set combination, and we could take a look at these in-game. For Bubble Dragon, we can see his fetus egg there. Disgusting looking weird thing. I'm not saying fetuses necessarily are ugly, but it's a creepy egg, okay? But either way, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different possible outcomes. And of course, Mr. Bubble Dragon there as well, so keep that in mind. And then the final breeding token being that palette dragon, rainbow and ice. We do have a few other dragons in here. So we've got the lightning dragon, rainbow, cloud, eel, ice, and water, along with palette. Now, if you are a player that doesn't have really any of these dragons, or has a few like lightning and that to breed, I do highly recommend that rather than going for specific breeds at the moment, maybe it would be a good idea to actually go through and use these breeding tokens, because they'll probably give you a lot of dragons that you don't already have. And if you do happen to get the limited time dragon, then, you know, that's a good thing, right? But essentially, decide between which ones you actually need. If you really need Bounty Hunter, go for him. Although, you probably won't want to use him on a team, but, you know, if you want to use him, you can. But, you know, like, for me, I don't really have any to breed, so they're just sort of sitting there, sort of being useless for me. But if you don't have them yet, I do wish you the best of luck. Alongside that, of course, we do have the upcoming event schedule for next week. We do have, I believe it's Shamrock coming in the Dragon of the Week next week. That's what the DML planner says at least. And the combination for Shamrock is going to be Sunflower and UV. So another combination that can give a Golden Crow dragon, which maybe you'll breed Shamrock, get a Golden Crow, and then go and use it for the other combination. Maybe. But anyway, the other upcoming events, we do have the legendary Leo dragon in the bottomless dungeon, which is going to be spicy for some people that need him. We've also got the brand new punk dragon, I believe he's called, in the boss challenge event from the 26th to August the 2nd. We've got the same dragon in Otto's Lotto that we've had for a long time. And aside from that, not much else going on. But, you know, I definitely prefer boss challenge over cake craze, because if you check my in-game cake craze, I'll be honest, I didn't really do it. I didn't really do it. I got the season points and that was it. That's all I did. I know a couple of people did manage to do the cake craze without, you know, spending lots of money, but it was very, very annoying and tedious for them. So, you know, on average, if I've got the choice of either having to do something really tedious or annoying, or not do something really tedious or annoying, I'm gonna go and not do something really tedious and annoying. You know? Especially, I know that Purple Thorn's a new dragon. Maybe it will make Purple Thorn quite rare, because people haven't actually been logging in as often to get it, but it's not interesting enough to me to warrant the amount of time necessary to keep logging in on Gameloft's schedule. If it was like, you can just play this event for 6 hours and grind out a lot of it if you want, I would be a-okay, but it's not. And you know, I've been ranting about that a couple of times, so I'm not going to rant again today. But, you know, if you did manage to get Purple Thorn, you know, power to you. I am genuinely happy for you. Just not the event or the dragon for me. I do really seriously hope that they make improvements to the event so that more people actually want to play it, because trust me, it's not just me that isn't feeling the cake craze at the moment. The cake anti-craze, more like. But, you know, we'll see. I imagine we're also going to be due another major event quite soon. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. It's probably, if we go by the timelines, we would be due a divine event soon. But, you know, like anything in DML, technically they can change anything up. So don't take that as gospel. They could genuinely change things up, go with something else. They could have a second ancient event. Ugh. Doubt that's gonna happen, but, you know, always the chance. So, you know, that's DML. As you can see, I haven't really been focusing on doing these arena fights as optimally as I normally would. Not that it really matters, but, you know, in terms of DML in general, I'm happy that we just have a boss challenge event rather than anything else going on, and we will have new arena season starting. I will be honest, I didn't really log in for this arena or this week, and it's actually felt quite good. You know, I would say the same to anyone if you feel really burnt out after a set of events, major events in particular, but you still kind of want to keep playing because you're a dirty masochist, then, you know, taking a mini break from the game, like maybe logging in once a day, maybe twice a day max, just to do your breeding and ruin collection. Just the really basic thing is it really doesn't hurt that much. Like, you might miss out on some resource generating in the short term, but it's much better than you just getting so frustrated or bored that you just leave, if you actually want to keep playing, that is. See, look at me, I feel like I'm trying to shill the game to people. I'm actually not. I'm just saying, you know, if you don't want to quit playing the game altogether, but you do feel kind of burnt on everything, and you're like, ugh, everything's so boring, everything's so annoying, you know, just take a little break. And yeah, Sandshade has still not come out of the den. And every time I go to breed, it takes like 30 seconds for it to load in what the actual timer is. So it's like, is it Sandshade? Is it Sandshade? Oh. Oh, okay. Ah, well, you caught me by surprise, shall we say. Okay, that has not happened thus far. Well, no more waiting on Sandshade, I guess. I swear that was completely unexpected. I thought that would be like an 8-hour timer. Well, hey, look at me. You know, considering I've been complaining about the game a lot recently, I thought the game had an inherent hatred for me, but I guess that proves otherwise. On a sadder note, however, that does mean that all of my breedable dragons from like enchantment breeding and that are now done. But is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, I guess it's a good thing, but at the same time, it's like, I want more. I've just done it and I already want more. Give me more. See, my little break has helped, right? I've come back with a new vigor. A new want, a new taste for dragon blood. Okay, maybe not that violent, but anyway. You know, with the breeding tokens, I am happy to see them bring out some free stuff like that, like, genuinely. I think if we see more, free-to-play, player-friendly, although there are so many of them, so if you don't have any of the 3, you're really going to struggle to get all 3 of them in a week. But bringing out more of these, I think, is a great option, especially considering some of the changes in the other events. And again, when they do something good, I'm going to say, good job, Gameloft. I am actually really proud of you for making a good decision. You know, I'm not gonna bash them for everything for no reason. Like, there's a reason that I say I don't like this event, or this event was worse than before. I don't do it for the sake of it. I haven't even participated in the weekend events, dude. I know. We also didn't really get anything that interesting in Walmart. There's more sigil chests. I'm not going to buy those. I'm going to sit on my few epics for a long time. But anyway, for now, get logged in, get your breeding tokens, and get breeding. Because honestly, getting those 3 dragons wouldn't be so bad for your collection overall. And again, if you've got any others to breed out of those options, might as well. But anyway, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining me today. And until next time, I will see you then.